Morning, folks. Juwanza Sankofa here. Happy Thursday. Hope you're up and about, moving around. It's good to get up in the morning and move around. Been laying in that bed, move the body around. We're going to talk about today, talk about reactions. Reactions. Everybody's reacting. You have to react. You're not going to get away from it. It's part of life. But if you're too close, you're going to be reacting all the time. And you know what that means. Somebody controlling you. Back to that control thing again. If you're reacting, you're too close, you're getting angry. Somebody's controlling you. What are you talking about? Well, let's look at some examples. Let's say you're headed to work, right? You got to get to work. You're following this car, and you're just unhappy with the driver. They brake, you brake. They speed up, you speed up. You know, you try to go around them, they speed up. They won't let you around. You know, they're looking at you in their mirror. He's like, why are they doing this? Doesn't matter why they're doing it. You know, maybe they just want to piss somebody off. Maybe you're just that person. Point is, they got you. You're reacting to their moves. They got you angry now. Okay. Well, let's look at the present day situations, all the things that are happening in the news. Nothing new here. Okay. The right side, the elephants, they say something, you get mad. The left side, the jackasses. Are they jackasses or donkeys? I'm calling them jackasses. They say something, you get mad. Right? You're hanging on to their every word, their every promise. What they're gonna do. They're not gonna do none of that. They're all liars. And you know it. But that's okay. I'm not here to persuade anybody. Everybody's free to believe what they want to believe and do what they want to do, really. And that's what I am here for too. Okay? My point is, if you want to not be in this mode of constantly reacting, you got to stop playing the game. You got to be indifferent, right? And the only way you're going to be indifferent is you have your own thing, your own plan, your own, things that you're going to follow. Because if anybody has power, they have a plan. They're part of a whole agenda, and you're not a part of it. I know it's hard to take. You think, man, this dude's tripping. I'm an American citizen. I do this, I do that. Nope. These are powerful people. They have agendas. They've been in place forever. We don't have a say-so in wars. Ask the people of the Vietnam era. They didn't have a say-so whether they could go or not go. There was a massive anti-war sentiment for the Iraq war. Afghanistan still went. We don't have a say-so. They raise your taxes. You don't have a say-so. They do whatever. You don't have a say-so. You're just a pawn. Why? Because we're playing this game. They're going to do what they're going to do anyway. My belief, my solution is stop playing the game. What does that mean? I'm not here to tell you what it means, but what it means to me is you have to start looking at these systems, because there's many systems. Many systems. There's a prison industrial complex system waiting for you to make a mistake to lock your behind up. Okay? There's a pharmaceutical, medical industrial complex system. They're waiting for you to not take care of yourself and get sick so you can just be a customer of theirs. There's many systems, right? There's the security system that includes the police and all of these people who are, again, they are industry. There's on and on and on. There's multiple systems out here. And you have to start figuring out, how am I gonna lessen my interaction in these systems, right? Let's take the food industrial complex system, right? You need to be growing some food. You need to find a way to, hey, that you have some kind of independence away from what they're doing. Okay. If they're putting hormones and antibiotics in the meat, and if they're spraying the crops and all of this, again, you have to figure it out, but you have to figure out what you're gonna do to, like, go around that, to not be a part of that. Maybe you get with people who are growing food in a cooperative or something, where you have a supply other than going to the grocery store. If you have some space, maybe you start raising some chickens, or raising some small birds like quail, or raising some rabbits, whatever it is. If you're concerned about this, and if you're concerned about your health, you're going to have to do it, because nobody's going to do it for you. The name of the game for them is control. And if you're constantly hanging on to every little thing that they do and say, okay, they have that control. Oh, we have E. coli in the lettuce. Can't nobody buy lettuce. Well, what if you had a supplier of your own? What if you was growing your own little lettuce? Wouldn't bother you. And this is what we are. This is where we are going forward. The news is going to be the news. It's going to excite you. It's going to it's put there to create fear in you. That's what it's going to do. Okay? They're doing their job. Quit yelling at the TV. They don't care about you. Okay? Do you care about you? Because, again, if you care about you, you're going to get up and make some small steps, no matter how small they are, and start putting in some systems, putting in some steps for you to be a more like self-reliant type person. You're not going to be totally. The system is a system. They have their rules and they have their laws. Okay? You're going to have to follow them. Don't get in trouble. Okay? But when there's nobody around, guess what? Don't follow the law. Do your thing. Minimize your contact in these systems. Start building these systems and relationships where, hey, you're not totally dependent on them. Because that's where we're going. We can't stop what's coming. And one of my favorite movies, there's a line, and the old man are talking. Favorite movie, No Country for Old Men. And that one old man's telling the other one, he said, Woodrow, you can't stop what's coming. It ain't all waiting on you. That's vanity. Folks, they have an agenda. If you think you are going to make a difference in this thing that's been happening before you were born, well, keep on thinking that. Hey, have a great day. What do you think? I hope you heed the advice. If you don't, that's okay. Because, again, everybody is free to follow whatever they want to follow and do what they want to do. Have a good day. See you next time. Or see you when I see you.